I had 1 pack of the weed gummy worms and 1 pack of smokes left. Was really starting to gag on the rabbits for every meal. This sucked, it really sucked. Was like an hour later when I got the serious giggles from eating half the bag of weed gummy worms, just chomping down the last one when the giggles hit. I just leaned forward and started giggling, then got bad because by then all of them were sitting around the little fire watching me, the wolves and the dead bodies. Then I just lean over and get the giggles. I wanna go home, lady, please. I think to the wolves, when you got the giggles that meant you wanted to play fight tackle grrrrrrrrr. So my 2 bestest new friends are right there tackling into my sides, bent in half, doing the cool happy wolf like yelping growls. Was cool as shit for me, but oh so scary as shit to all the ones sitting other side of the fire when the young wolves thought it was playtime. The things were just so strong you could feel everything they did was held back almost to the point of them shaking to not hurt you and or me. It was on so fast, and then I couldn't breathe when I saw the first one get the wolf neck power slam down, smashing his nose on his knee. Pow! I win, growling, let's do that again. I got not breathing seeing the one get what I had gotten 293 times the past couple days. Was the wolf's way of wrestling. Fuckers were good, I tell you that they got the heads and even close to your head. Theirs was going around then powering your head down for the tag out. So they had all had turns clocking my face into the dirt, my legs, my knees. Trust me, they had serious neck power as wow. Another one just found out. When the head wrestling was over, was right into where can I bite you and nip you so hard, sorry, let's go again, evil fuckers. So anyway, wow, I am so wasted. I love the weed gummies. When it was over, and then happy nuzzling, cuddling and licking whether you wanted to or not was a wolf law. When anything ended, it was cuddle, nuzzle, lick you all over, then okay and trotting off. Wow, these guys was never going to be the same. I watch them all do the deep breath, hey I'm still alive, half got a hand on their chests, maybe praying they would wake up or their heart to start beating again. Hey God, hey, you did that shit really just happen? Was scary as shit, right? Hey, did help break the ice a little. Then I got not breathing again when I think, well, all we got left to share is a little oats and rabbits. Oh God, it hurts, lady, I wanna go home. Hey, come on, how you plan or pack for this one, right? Just go back and do something you won't have a clue about, just well wing it, sweet, it will pray for you, then tricks we take it all back till you're done. Bye. This sucked. I got the giggles turned off, then wow back on when they're all just looking at me talking to myself, and it's really hard not to make eye contact when they're all looking at you. Stop fuckers, go home. I got myself really not breathing, thinking how to tell them to just go home, and I'm wasted, giggling and talking to myself, hey come on, they was all guys, they should have guessed I was wasted, okay? What got me very not breathing was thinking, what ya think they're gonna call me in their stories when they get home? Yes mom, the wolf man saved us. Honest, it hurts. I gave up, was just really now kind of hanging out with a dozen not able to talk to me and all scared shitless of me and my pet wolves. Sure bet this happened to them all the time back then. I got giggling more, getting up to fuck it and just go wherever Tara took me and or us next. Then click could be a really good tricks on me, I tell you that. Yes sweet, it will give you magic powers and trillions, here you go. Hey, we take it back, just do this one thing to get it all back. Click. Hello? Hey, could be a really good tricks their side, you know, like this could be a game show to them. They ain't got cable, but drop my tard ass in a sick twisted drug induced dream, killing assholes across the country right on up into Canada for the winter. Have fun sweetie. Sure, just run in the woods with wolves for the rest of my life. Place your bets. How long will it take the tard to figure out he got fucked? Lady, this sucks. I came back around jogging through the woods with the wolves, the guys coming on horses. Sure, thank you ma'am, I'll just jog turds Canada. Got it. I was down to almost nothing, and that shit to me was gonna suck. The very most was down to rabbits and oats jogging with wolves. Tara came in and out looking happy as shit, so could be her way of getting back at a tard human for locking her in a zoo. This sucks so bad. Trying to figure it all out, I just kept going. 3 days later, sitting on a log as it got dark, smoking my next to last cig, I was done with the grant and really wanted to go home. I was seriously thinking about just going back, but right, if the lady didn't turn on the light, what then? And then again I had TAS waiting, maybe this just sucks so bad and I am not going to quit smoking. Please. I tossed the next to last cig in the small fire, then sat back about to gag, thinking about eating another fucking rabbit. Hey, you can only eat so many rabbits. Okay, I was not going to eat one more oat. I did try a few and all just stuck to my tongue or teeth. Fuck, this just ain't worth it. Trust me, when you only got one cig left and you know it, you can't stop thinking about only having one cig left, and right, each minute going by makes you crave that last fucking cig so bad. Lady, please, okay, trade ya a couple chings for a pack of smokes and roll of TP, please, please. I never was much for praying and I knew I was going down not up, but you will pray to any god listening to send you another pack of smokes, trust me. I was holding up, smelling the last cig, an hour later, growling at anyone that came near me. I had one left. Lady, this is my last cig, deal breaker. Okay, turn on the light, toss a pack through, what's the big deal, you know? I could not smoke that last cig. I knew when it was gone it was not going to be pleasant around me till I got another fucking pack. Trust me, I wanted to go home, I wanted to take a long hot shower, I wanted to shave, I wanted TP again, I wanted a fucking pizza and a ice cold Coke. Was looking and smelling like a caveman. I wanted to go home. Tara came close, but not too close, just all gave me some space to smoke my last cig, and yes, I smoked it right down to the last drag. Then yup, this sucked and was not going to be fun in 20 minutes, this sucked. I gave up, just fuck it, I was going to die with no cigs or TP. This sucked so bad, and if I have to eat one more fucking rabbit and had a gun, I really may have shot myself. Lady, this sucks. I fucked it and gave up, thought the best thing for everyone would be if I just went to bed or the ground. Yes lady, this is class, night. I really was making all the guys watching me not sure about me at all, even a little, the way I did shit. They all had bed rolls. I slept on the ground with my wolves cuddling me. I talked to myself, I talked to the animals. I was a scary white boy. Yeah, they all wanted to go home a lot more than me, and why they all didn't go home yet I really had no idea. Night. Fuck it. This sucks. I feel asleep with Rockwood and a itchy butthole, craving a cig and a pizza, then woke up when my buddies started licking my head awake because they had to wake me like this every fucking morning. Yes, I'm awake, lick you too? Great. This sucks. Morning. I just laid there because I had to. My body really hated sleeping on the fucking ground. This sucked, but something about the excited way they were doing the paw slams on my back made me growl because it hurt. Yes, okay, I'm up, dang, I'm up there, see up. Cool. Hoo-ho-oh. Was like I was a 12-year-old kid Christmas morning when I rolled over and looked. Oh my god, yes, please don't let this be a tricks, ma'am. I look and wow, all the guys are sitting way other side of the small fire they had going for me anytime we stopped, and I think something they took for me and or us. And anyway, cool. I sit right up because there was a very big cool gift wrapped box sitting there, blue ribbon and all. Hell yes, I jumped right up, did the happy boy dance, making them all watch because right, they had no fucking clue where the gift wrapped box came from, what it was, why I was so excited. Had a dozen wolves all around the box thumping their tails. Hoo, thank you lady, please. Okay, it's off. If this isn't a Euro trademark TA tricks, if it is, you're going to be very sorry. Just sayin'. One more time. Hoo. I did make a couple smirk seeing me dance around, flapping my hands like a happy tard kid, yelling the hoo-hoos. Then okay, settle down, okay, time to go pee, then pray it wasn't a tricks. I went pee right over the log because then did the happy boy jig one more time, then fell to my knees, did the head down cross myself pray thing, then started ripping off the paper. Please don't let this be a tricks. I made a couple of them get up and step back when I started ripping off the paper and just tossing it for the wolves around me to sniff and eat. Have fun guys, please don't let this be a tricks. I got myself giggling, thinking and praying again, please don't let this be a tricks, and right, would be a very good me tricks about now to give me a gift wrapped empty box. And then I stopped because right, if it was an empty box, oh god lady, now I'm afraid to open it. This sucks. I got the paper all off, then with shaking hands grabbed the cool tape over the top and ripped it over and off. Then oh god, please don't let this be a tricks. I yanked the top's flaps open and hoo. Yes. I made 3 more jump up and step back fast, not taking their eyes off me. Couple of the wolves do the same when I freaked out a second after I saw what was in the box. Was filled with treats and a carton of smokes, 4 rolls of Charmin double ply TP. Yes thank you lady, a thing of wet ones thank you lady, a big bag of dog treats making me giggle, and 104 small bags of the weed gummy worms. Yes hoo hoo. Had a big jar of coffee and creamer, a thing of Quaker Oats oatmeal, really making me giggle. The lady was cool as shit for that one. I tell you that the guys were going to love getting their oats. I got giggling my ass off, grabbing the big tube of oats and just tossing it at the guys watching. All quick duck to either side, then watch it hit and roll past them. Haha, all yours guys, all yours, the rest in mine, dibs. I grabbed the cartoon of cigs and tore it open, got a pack out and open, then got one out and held it up to thank the tobacco gods, then got it lit and yes, time out. Thank you Cassandra. I got a warm feeling all over as I did the head back to blow out the drag. Tasted so good. Then saw the boxes of Pop-Tarts making me giggle. Then wow, I had to pull the box closer and found half a dozen pizza Lunchables, a small Star Wars Lego set, 4 pouches of Mountain House spaghetti and meat sauce. Oh god Cassandra, thank you. Last was a bottle of Yukon Jack, a bar of soap and a straight razor. Wow, really? She gave me smokes and TP. Life was good kids. Yes okay, I may stay a couple more days maybe. Thank you lady, time out K. I had to get the big bag of dog bones open to start handing them out to the ones all around me, thumping their tails at me, smiling and sniffing. Started with Tara, then my 2 buddies, then handing them out to all the ones coming in, then giggling, tossed a couple at the guys, then lit another cig. I got water on for a coffee, then another canteen cup on to boil water for breakfast. Thank God for the Mountain House, grant you 1,000 white roses lady. I snorted snot when I see one of the guys sniff the dog treat, then get it up for a tiny bite because right, the fucking wolves chomped them right down, so must be something good. Then wow, making me spit out a giggle when the tard took a big bite, then started crunching it down, and I swear this okay, I swear to God the fucker lit right up, then held it up to his buddies like, hey this is good. So right fucker was beaming around like a happy tard kid combing down the dog treat, all his buddies trying to ask what it was, and right, I only tossed a couple at them so the ones close reach out and grab them fast as they can, then give them a sniff, then a tiny bite, then light right up and take a bigger bite, then hold theirs up to show the rest, hey these are good, help lady I can't breathe now. 20 minutes later I was handing out weed gummy worms and dog treats, even got them to say good boy when they took one, and right, I'm not fucking able to breath as the next comes in for his treats, then points to their chest with a smile and say, good boy, then hands out for a weed gummy worm and dog treat. Bet you didn't see this one coming, did you lady? I got a tapping warm feeling all over, thinking that one as the next came in good boying me for a dog treat. Sure dude, here you go man, good boy, and I got into saying good boy at them, then look and see all the wolves smiling at me. I would only give them the dog treats and a couple gummy worms, the rest was mine. Sorry guys, you don't smoke, I do and only have a carton. Sorry good boy, have another dog treat, you tard. I think we was taking the day off, and I shit you not, they loved me for the dog treats and weed gummy worms. I ate my Mountain House watching them check out the Quaker Oats oatmeal. More happy tard boy thumbs ups at me because I showed them the thumbs up was a good thing. Cool chatting started when one got a head rush, then pointed to himself and giggled out, good boy, oh god stop it hurts again, good boy. So the guys had their Christmas, I had mine. I swear they was like giggling kids, good boying at themselves, then spitting out giggling, then not able to stop giggling, then waving at me giggling and good boying. Oh god lady, thank you for this granted gift, they're all tards. Had a couple dance all cross-legged like bouncing and giggling like happy tard kids, head nodding good boy at each other, and never noticed me stripping down, grabbing the bar of soap and walking down into the stream for a bath. All I heard was giggling and laughing, few thuds and more giggling. So cool for them, everyone needs a day off right? I had a long bath and felt so good to use soap and get clean, but all my clothes were dead. Please don't ask how my undies and socks were doing or how bad my boots smelled, but hey, I had smokes, coffee and weed gummy worms, it's all good. I did try and wash all my shit best I could, not really wanting to kill the whole bar of soap, so just did the best I could, then got everything hanging on stick by the small fire to dry, then giggled when a few gave me happy giggling boy happy good boys. Oh god, they're all tards, have fun guys. Me walking around naked was another thing they all got a kick out of. All they wore were the loincloth undie shirts and moccasins. My shit was all ripped, torn and gunked out, so being naked was how they saw me after we got to the next stream fast as I could, and anyway just sayin' me being naked sitting by the fire was now my norm to them. So anyway, I was sitting on the log smoking another cig, debating a Lunchable or not, getting the munchies, and had to cut the guys off with the weed gummy worms and dog treats, but did giggle every time one would do the "but I'm a good boy" at me asking for another. They did the love their oats too, I tell you, that were passing the oats around like it was popcorn, making me just giggle every time I looked at them. And right, they ate wild edibles all the time, and wow right, yuck me all yours guys, thanks, but I don't like eating weeds or oats. Wow right? So to them eating weeds, flowers and oats was their norm. Me, I only ate the rabbits for the past fucking month almost, was never going to ever eat one again if they let me go home. Trust me, rabbits were now on my never again list, right under drinking peppermint schnapps because I puked for 3 days after chugging a full bottle at the park on a dare. Anyway, I waited till it started to get dark, then had to break down and eat another Mountain House or Lunchable, the pizza Lunchable one, and went right down, and then I got myself giggling so bad I almost passed out when a couple giggled over and started pointing at themselves, good boying me, then pointing to the Lunchable's empty box. Good boy, can we have the box sir? And the plastic thing too, good boy, good boy. They were both wasted and giggling. I was wasted and giggling too, but not with them. I was giggling at them and just did the giggled. Yes guys, you can have the empty Lunchables box, good boys. Was like I gave them a new mini bike. Fuckers giggle right, and kneeling down to look at the plastic container the pizza kit came in, one gently picks up the empty box, head nodding, good boy, oh god lady, I'm sorry for this one. Was so cool to see them like kids checking out the empty box and plastic container, good boying me themselves and the treats. Good boy, yes sir, thank you for this, good boy. Fuckers good boy me again, picking up their bestest granted gift ever to take it back and show their friends, hey good boy, look we got a good boy, hey you sure did show us, good boy, show us. I could not believe the small shit that got them so excited. The Lunchable's empty box was hands down the best granted gift any of them had ever gotten, that's for sure. Even had the one that picked it up claiming sole ownership. Cool, serious, okay, yeah, oh god lady, you seeing them fight over your empty Lunchable's box? So I had to be cool. They was trying to be cool with me when they could kept the small fires going for me with piles of sticks next to it, and me so fuck it, I got another cig lit, then grabbed 2 more bags of the weed gummy worms and all they was getting, then what the hell, took the pack of smokes, grabbed the cool little Star Wars mini X-Wing fighter kit and drifted over to hang with the guys. And wow, sorry, my bad, was the first time I had walked over to hang out with them, my bad. Hey, I had dozens of cool wild wolves to hang with. Which would you pick, the wild wolves or the tards eating oats looking at you? See? So anyway, they see me coming and right, I see the "aw shit what we do wrong" looks almost instantly. Wow, lady, screenshot quick, wow. I have to smile, then do the it's cool, then asked with my hands if I could come hang. They all freak like, hey no shit, the wolf man wants to hang with us, yes sir, good boy. Wow, they jumped up to let me pick where I wanted to sit on their dragged-in logs, then giggled as I walked in, seeing a couple braiding each other's hair like girls. They're all smiling at me, waving me to come sit, all smiles, few happy tard boy good boys. Oh god, this one is fucked and I may have gone insane. I walk around the fire, then sit and get the kit between my legs, then look and they're all smiling at me, so I do the come on sit with me, yes sir, good boy. Wow, stop it. Fuckers were serious looking like for real tards, I tell you, that had picked up the jerking their thumb ups in at their chests as they nodded, smiling and saying good boy about everything. Oh god, why did I start that one? So right, I pat the log next to me to the dude who said his name was PP sounding something and stuck and tagged for life now. Yo PP, come sit next to me. Fucker was glowing quick, jerking his thumb at his chest, then PP, good boy. I slapped my chest at the smiling all over happy tard, because right, he's so happy to be PP, a good boy, getting invited to sit next to the wolf man and hang out. you had to be there. I had to just not think about them him or anything. So far I had not shared anything fun with them, being so pissed being on this mission. So anyway, time to have a night off, getting fucker up hanging with the guys. I forgot the bottle and knew it would maybe make one time around. Had lots of smoking weed and coke, they were going to love snuffling. So let's start with getting a cig lit, then showing PP how to get one lit with a small stick out of the fire. Then gave him one, then gave him the pack and did the pass them around, and they all sat right the fuck down, thumbs jerking at their chests, chanting good boy, good boy. The pack never made it back to me, so fuck it, easy come easy go. So next was the 2 bags of gummy worms and 5 minutes giggling and good boying with them and at them, trying to show them these are all you're getting. Then got one of mine open, ate one right down, then handed all 3 to PP with a good boy happy smile. I could not wait to take them back to meet the bros. PP was one happy camper. Kids did the happy boy good boy to all his new friends sitting or coming in around us to sit, and thumbs up good boy all around, smiling like happy tard kids, and so not Indian warriors. Good boy. I forgot what I was going to do next, then watch PP eat another gummy worm, then pass the bag with a good boy to the next, who gave him a happy good boy back. Oh God lady, I am sorry. Couple other side getting serious head rushes from chain smoking their Marlboro when they remembered they were holding it. The good boys going around the fire area was like blazing saddles. The weed gummy worms never made it back around, the cigs were gone, so let's have a quick drink then do some coke. I wave at the guys other side to get their attention, then point to my pack where I had stashed the Yuckin Jack, then get a full pack of cigs out, get it open, then get one out, hold the pack up to show them, then giggle and put it back in my vest's pocket. Good boy. Fuckers were getting into our Christmas hangout party. I take one drag of the cig and they're back good boying me and each other, all happy giggling because they were tards. Trust me, these fuckers were not like the ones in the movies. They was clueless about everything to do with me and the shit I did and had. So right, I grab the pack, then happy boy good boy at the fuckers, then do the go sit down with a giggling hand wave, then get the pack open, and wow, this bottle was going to make it maybe halfway around, so me first. I cradle the bottle, making them all giggle and watch me do my strange what the fuck is he doing now magic, and then I start talking to myself as I thought it, making them all really giggle because right, hey, he's talking to himself again. I giggle with them, then hold up the bottle with both hands very slowly, then back down to give it a kiss and hug to make sure they got it. They did and went silent. I hold the bottle up, then stop till I can do the deep calming breath. They get it and go even more silent as I slowly bring it back and then on my lap, then slowly get the cap off and just toss it across, then hold the bottle up for a sniff, give them a happy yes making them all smile, then do one more deep breath, then like it's spring water, chug down a couple long tugs, then back down happy good boy because they all happy smile at me good boying back and around. Oh God lady, we're all insane aren't we? I do the then the head tilt, sorry guys it's all I got, then turn to my left and good boy at the beaming good boying me back. PP thinking for a sec I was going to hand it to him, then just turn to the happy good boying fucker on my right. He good boys me, I good boy him, then gently hand the bottle out toward him. Good boy, you can do it. They all start taunting him, then giggling when he lit right up like God came back and offered him first hug, reaches out with shaking hands, then gets a good grip. Good boy turds me, then holds it up like it's nitro, then beams a happy boy head tilting. Good boy then gets it up and starts chugging. Victim got that first long tug swallowed down, then gets his mouth refilled as the burning bams his tummy. Fucker's whole body twitched as he jerked the bottle out towards me, and right, my hands were already there praying he would hand it out before it all came back up, but oh God, I never thought what would happen next would ever in a million years happen. Live. 3, 2, Fuame. At the very last sec it clicked what was about to happen, seeing his locked body start the pumps to send it back out. The nanosecond it clicked and I saw his body start to come forward, I dove myself backwards off the log holding the bottle, and last I saw was the fireball very loudly Fuame as it went up around the victim's head. I hit and felt the heat, then rolled right over and kneeling up to see if the fucker was still alive, and wow, he's just sitting back on his legs, arms held out looking up blinking. Oh God lady, screenshot. Poor fucker's still smoking, just sitting back on his legs, face all beat red, eyelashes gone, eyebrows gone, hair burned and singed off in a cool wave shape going back half around his head, and I just started screaming. His boys half got knocked back off their logs, but right most were now screaming with me, seeing the tard blink around at us, shaking and smoking, no eyebrows or lashes. It hurt so bad, and I never even thought about this tricks ever happening. Trust me, we was all screaming and not able to stop head banging every time we looked at the now blistering red face. Tard looked like a red baboon's ass, bright red white. Oh God, stop blinking at us, the now white bubbles coming up. Tard gave his own face third-degree burns, chugging. No one would help him because we couldn't stop giggling our asses off every time we looked at his flash-burned face, and I knew it had to hurt like shit, but hey, right lady, grant us some burn cream next time. I got one more tug off the bottle and then it was gone. The cigs I had handed out and had on me were gone. I was not able to stop giggling, so, night all. The next morning and or afternoon was all the same. Please just don't look at the blister-faced tard. Get a coffee then keep going. Why not? It had to be a couple weeks easy to get back, so that sucked bad. I had been gone way too long, but hey, I bet the bros was loving TP village life, right? So anyway, another 4 days jogging and killing everything but the TP and 3 packs of cigs. All the rest was gone. Getting low on weed gummies, reg weed and coke. Lost the straight razor. Thanks again for caring, lady. What the fuck am I doing? By now we could have jogged across New York and half of Paso. Where the fuck are we going? Yes, well anyway, I was the only one jogging. Fuckers all taunted me on their horses, the wolves getting a little pissed to not be able to do anything but an easy slow trot for days and days. Oh God, lady, come on. I'm from New York, so I was trying to gauge how far till we hit Niagara Falls. It had been a couple years and I love the falls. We was kind of heading that way. Sure, just jog across the state, then maybe up into Canada, why not? I was starting to get pissed again, running out of all the treats. Last pack of smoke, and the fuckers found out what the TP was for and stole the last roll, then giggled at me when they saw I was looking for it to go poop before eating another fucking rabbit. Haha, I will get even, fuckers. Sucked bad to whoopee my ass with moss, but hey, did feel clean. I give it that. Just well, not my idea of camping. Then next day and or night when we were hanging at the stream, I was smoking my last cig again. Okay lady, please. Okay, you want me to keep going? Send another care package, please. More blonde coke and oats. Okay, this sucked. Was a trip when I'm just sitting back lounging when a couple of the happy tards jogged back in with 6 new ones. Like, okay, sure, why not, right? Why the fuck not? I just do the hands up at them, all smiling at me. The new ones too then did the hands up. I don't care at them. Cool cool cool. A couple thumbs up me and good boys. Then get the new guys to sit by their fire, then have to show them their Lunchable Spocks and the Star Wars X-Wing Legos. Oh God, please lady, enough, please. Fuckers didn't give a shit about me or the wolves all around us, hanging out playing tackle fight with a few, all making friends. The 6 new guys looked close to the rest, and right, they did kind of all look the same, all doing the achates and good boys at each other. What the fuck, you know, am I going insane? New guys really didn't give one little fuck about anything, was all happy smiling. Yes, cool, we see the white guy and the wolves. Thanks for inviting us to hang out with you guys. Hey, we got some oats? I had to look down when one of the new guys got his belt pouch off, then open and started passing around a handful of oats. I hold my hands up saying no thanks, making them all giggle, and I swear the new fuckers were touched. Okay? Was like the guys really did just find the new tards lost in the woods and bring them back to live with us, all fucking happy as shit to share their oats and pet the big dogs. Sure, this is cool, we'll stay, lady, come on. They never did this shit in the movies. I tell you that this was fucked on a new level of fucked, and the constant good boys were starting to get on my nerves. I wanna go home and I'm out of smokes again, and TP, this sucks. I was the only one talking to myself, and I scoped the guys, showing the new guys, hey look, he's talking to himself, wave with us, see, he's the wolf man, thanks for the oats. I did figure out why you never saw a fat Indian in the real movies was because all they ate was oats and shrubs. Fuckers was all just hand out grabbing a branch then eating the leaves. No thank dude, all yours. Wow, come on, this ain't happening to me. I'm going insane for real and I miss TAS lady. I got a warm all over feeling when I thought about missing TAS, but that's it, smokes all gone, was wide awake rationing the drugs I had left, gummies all gone, everything all gone. I looked like a caveman, I felt like a grubby caveman. My undies were so sheer I gave them a couple more days before they just disintegrated. My socks were worn through around all the toes, my boots were so bad I had to take them off 10 yards from my area. This sucked. The new guys seeing me walk up out of the stream naked was no big deal. Quick look as I walked up and out, yup, we see the white naked guy. Can we see the Lunchables box again? I was trying not to gag and puke eating the fucking roasted rabbit before bed, and or the ground had one more small bite, then just handed it out for one of my buddies to chomp down. Fuck it, just fuck it. Night. I woke up and was afraid to look if there wasn't a care package. I was done, had more ants crawling all over my back, aching so bad. Oh god lady, this sucks and I'm about done. 3, 2. Aw man, come on lady, not cool. I had to look, and when I did was all the same. Had a couple of the new guys sitting by their fire chatting in Indian, roasting a cattail root or something they all loved, but no gift box, no anything. When I sat up, so okay, that's it. I had to look for a pack of cigs I knew I wasn't going to find, then fucked it and got a joint lit. Coffee was all gone, everything was all gone. How the fuck did they live back then? I was done, I tell you that, no treats no more. I was done and not going to move till I got something I wanted, a cig, a Big Mac meal, a pizza toss, swarm mouth. I wanted to go home, and I swear these fuckers was all like kids camping with the wolf man. Not one seemed to give a fuck what we did or where we went, just all along for whatever. And right. So far all they did was ride very slowly on their horses to the next stream, then camp out, then do it again and again like Groundhog's Day. The fuckers didn't give a fuck. I wanted to go home. I am done lady, ain't gonna move till I get more dog treats, oats and TP. Wow, I really am going insane. I got no warm feeling, no zap, no anything. I wanted my chings and my hemi. I wanted a pizza and a hug. This all sucked. Whatever it was, I was done with it. I quit. Smoking the joint did not help, but did make me smile when PP drifted over smiling, eating a cattail root ball, all happy as shit. Gave me the happy tard boy thumb at him chest with a PP good boy, then offered me a white root ball. Okay lady, you wanted it, you got it. I passed on the root ball but did have the day off, so cool, and time to share a little makeover sharing. Yes, let's. I got another joint lit, then handed it to PP with a good boy just because, then did the turn around and sit. Fucker was glowing at me. Sure Wolfman, anything you say. They did all have really long jet black hair cept for PP. He was the only one with the mohawk thing like in the movies, so let's see how he'd look with it all braided, and nope, didn't work with his long hair circle, but hey, I did try and he didn't care at all. Gave me a happy tard boy PP good boy, then drifted back to hang out. Okay, I give lady my evil left. Tara came trotting in and dropped a rabbit, then sat back thumping her tail, then watched it arching up out into the woods, gave me a cool ass smile, then just trotted off. No more fucking rabbits. So no coffee, no smokes, no TP, no pizza, buzz almost all gone. I was craving a smoke so bad, not sure what to do or where to go to get home if the light was on, and after the bros chased me around for ditching them for a month, like right. Okay guys, meet you in 10, and a month later I'm still hanging in the woods with PP? Did make me feel a little better thinking about how the bros were doing. I knew for sure everything we brang would be gone, the drugs for sure, the liquor didn't last 3 days if that, but hey, they did have real food and the yummy honey drink. I had water rabbits and root balls, a itchy face and butthole just ain't worth it. I had no clue who the 6 new guys were or came from. They didn't have anything but their small pouch of oats, no weapons at all, no horses. Where the fuck they come from, you know? Fuckers were thrilled to just stay with us, and or the guys didn't try and ask anything, just hanging out, all happy to be hanging out, eating oats and the white root balls. Wow, come on lady, am I going insane? Tara comes trotting back in, all happy to see me smiling, then fucking bit me on the arm and it hurt. Cool, love you girl. Then a shoulder check, growling, then bit my legs and started dragging me off the log. Aw man, come on. Tara was strong as shit but easy same time, so she meant for the bites to hurt. She knew what she was doing, just dragged me off the log, then let go for a cool headbutt down into my tummy, humping all the air out of my lungs. The guys all cheer, watching the wolf man and his giant wolf play fight again. This was not normal for Tara, and well, okay, at first, to be honest, she never one time did anything to hurt me, or well, yes, drag me off the log, so she wanted something, just wow, right, thanks hun, what? I sit up and she's smiling at me, wagging her tail, then aiming her head that way, then back to smiling like saying come with me, okay? So yeah, okay, why not, figured it would just be another tore up deer carcass like she and a couple others had taken me out to see, not sure why, but anyway, not like I was doing anything else, right? I give the guys a wave, then this sucks just start jogging after her. I figured it was going to be a close jog out to find the tore up deer body again, and half hour later getting into the runner's high, nope, nothing yet, this sucks. If I had nothing whatsoever going on with my life and had no life, this would have still sucked, right? Just out jogging in the woods for a month with my pet wolves hanging with the tarred happy Indian warriors, sure, why not? I was just drifting off into the runner's high when I noticed Tara sitting top of a small ridge looking back at me, tail wagging like a good girl, and thought I was gonna say good boy, right? So right. Tara's just sitting up there, tail wagging, waiting for me to huff and pant up the small rise to the top, then wow, have to give her some love, and then finally look where she's looking, and wow, it's a Indian city, no shit. Hey, I didn't know they had cities back then, okay. I swear it looked like a full-on cranking Indian city, had teepees big and small, corals all around the village city like the Ewoks, kind of, just sayin' it was big, and wow, looked to be thousands of Indians, and looking a little closer, fuck me figures, it was the assholes. I take my time, then slow down to really look, and then start spotting the corals they had filled with victims, and was a lot, then spotting the ones they had hanging from these big X's they made out of logs, all the ones tied to those were looking to be fucked up or dead. Aw man, come on, why do the assholes have to be assholes? I really was in shock seeing this shit. A for real looking city had lots coming and going on horses, big and small groups, small carts being led around, open shops all over, the tang 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 sounds of a blacksmith working, kids way on the other side looking to be playing soccer. So, what now? Tara was one happy wolf for showing me the city, let me have a good long look, then gave me nuzzles all over, then like gave me a push with her head to go do it. Wow. She really was like pushing me forward, like she wanted me to just run down and kill everyone. Sure, right, I don't think so. Was no fucking chance I was going to just rush down and get myself hacked and chopped, was way too many for me and the wolves to take out, that's for sure. I get another hard shove, and then like it's no big deal, she gave me a look, then just walked over the top and started trotting down to the wide path or road that went right to the middle of the mega village. Aw man, come on lady, what am I doing here? And you promised you'd make sure she was safe. She goes down there, she's dead. Wow, you suck lady. I didn't have a choice, she was my friend, not my pet, so fuck it, and great, right, sure, why not? I left all my shit back at camp, great, just had my chucks and tonto. I got right up and started to follow her over and down. We was just a 1/4 mile from the village, had them all around the front, or could be the back way in, and anyway, soon as we walked out of the woods they were for sure going to see us, because right, Tara was a really big fucking wolf. She didn't stop, just trotted down and right out in the open halfway to the road or wide trail, then stopped to look back at me, then wow, hey no don't girl, and too late, because that's when she did the head back wolf howl. Was a long, like pent up rage howl, very mean sounding and loud. I felt it echoing out around us, and yes, all the ones around the front were now looking right at us. Then it's over, and like again it's no big deal, she just trots back into the woods and is gone, and then they're all looking at me standing there like a dork, smiling because I had to. I can't do shit because right, they're all looking at me. Then a few start yelling, a SEC ladder 4 on horses are booking right out to trample, hack and chop my dumb ass. No way I can outrun a horse, so yeah, this sucks and been fun, right? Fuckers racing to me looked like the first assholes that fucked with us, and right on a horse only took them a SEC to rail in around me, then start yelling shit as they ride around me, smiling because I had to. Hop down bitches, come get some. One sees me smiling, then doing the come on with my left chucks in my right hand. Fucker was halfway around, then just leg up and over the horse's back, floats right off as his sandals touch. He's got his knife out, stalking right at me for the quick kill. Hey, his dream not mine? Asshole really did just float down, get his blade out and come right at me. Soon as he gets close started swinging, not even coming close. What a clueless girl. All I do is sidestep or lean back to let him swing at air. Another floats down off his to help kill me. So okay fuckers, you started it, you're getting it back. I let the back in school rage out of its cage, then waited for the lame girl to swing at my head one more time. His blade flashed past, and before he could do another lame back swing I banked the chucks up over my right shoulder, then full power down on top of his elbow. Crack. Was a loud crack and for sure did shatter his elbow. Fucker's whole body does. The quiver didn't have time to scream because as his knife goes flying I gave his wide open face a spinning back kick, then ducked the one coming in as his tomahawk goes over. Easy sweep, bringing his feet up all the way, got a little air, then floats down on his back as the other two float down off their horses to play back in school. I took out the last two just as easy, had all four down, broken out of play. So know what? Yes right. Let one the fuck out. Just feels so good to let one out. A nanosecond after mine echoes out around the woods. Tara's howl started, then oh god, making the hairs back of my neck stand up. The wolf howls started echoing out of the woods all around me and the village. Oh my god, sounded like hundreds. When the howls echoing around us stopped and faded, it got very quiet, and then, I was marching for the front of their city. I knew I was dead this time, but fuck it, I was done playing whatever game I was. Dropped in, cigs all gone, coffees all gone, TP gone. I wanted to go home, so could just be my time to die, but so not till I took out all I could. The back in school rage was right there ready for me to let it out, and then as I started to jog, I let it the fuck out. Was a lot around the front entrance, or whatever you'd call it, a lot more rushing in to see what was going on, a lot of bows aiming my way, a lot with spears, knives and tomahawks there and coming. Oh my god, yes, my all-time dream. Chow Lang, let's go motherfuckers, you wanna try putting this city boy down? Come try. I was sprinting at them, and I think that may have really seriously fucked them up to see just little me alone charging them. They had to be blank I was really doing it, or yes, that anyone would dare charge them solo. And then I think a couple with bows thought maybe it was time to try killing me. Good luck bitches. Their bows were lame, like 40 pounds if that, so they didn't have range or power. Yes, could and did kill, but easy as shit to see coming out and dodge the first couple, then a few more got theirs up to try, and then I was sprinting into them attacking. Was cake, to be very honest. I don't think a one of them had ever been in a for real inner city high school riot or gang fight before. Trust me, I had been in hundreds, just all out free for alls. This was lame to back then, and they all went right down so easy. They did try, and then they did get broke or knocked the fuck out easy as shit. Ducking rolls, sweeps, front kicks, spinning back kicks, full power right crosses. Holy shit, they was lame girls. They may have looked badass mean, but was all easy as shit girls to put down, and they didn't tag me one time till I was halfway in. Their fucked up idea of a city fuckers stuck an arrow in my left leg and I felt the tip hit bone. You motherfuckers, it's on now bitches. The pain kicked in, that turned right the fuck off like it always did back in school. Was when the rage would take me. Soon as I got tagged with a good tag, the rage would instantly take me over, and like back then when I came back, I was standing middle of their fucked up village, dripping blood with a lot frozen, looking at me. Head back to let one out felt so fucking good. They had me surrounded, just hundreds of them all around me, but they was all frozen when they could have so easy rushed in and killed me with their numbers. So I let one out, and again as mine echoed out, the howls started, and then, the wolves attacked. Was like I was in a dreamscape, as they you or someone may call it. Just I can't really say how it looked and felt right then. As my echoed scream of rage went out, the wolves joined mine, and then like instant magic they were coming in from all around, attacking in the most savage, vicious ways I had ever seen, and honestly had no idea wolves could be so scary, vicious killers. Was like out of a Evil Blood wolf movie or something. Just oh god, just so many wolves rushing in and instantly attacking and tearing apart an asshole like nothing, and so fast, arms and legs getting tore off, necks getting crushed, heads being yanked off, bodies being dragged apart by two teaming up to shred tear. And holy shit, this isn't happening, is it? I didn't see one wolf get hurt, not one. They worked in teams of 2s and 3s, taking a fucker down, then instantly as a team tore the body up, then pounced turds the next, and then the sounds of screaming from the girls and kids. And then as I looked around frozen, I saw they were only tearing up the asshole warriors, not the girls and kids. Holy shit lady, come on, what's going on and why we doing this shit? Just kind of clicked again, why the fuck they had me and the wolves doing this shit when right with their alien tech they could have just done anything they wanted, so why did they want me and the wolves shredding these assholes? I gave up and just started to walk, then had to stop because I had an arrow sticking in my left leg, which did make me giggle when I leaned down to look at it sticking out, then giggled again when the flow of blood came off my face and out my nose. So the fuckers did tag me a few times, didn't they? Lame girls. Yes, so okay, I took a little damage and or wow, okay, maybe a lot. Shit. Fuckers got me a little all over, nothing serious bad, but had a smashed face. I really didn't remember getting smashed. A couple deep slashes on my left arm from blocking slashes, couple on both legs same way, felt like maybe one across my back, but hey, just like an easy after school gang fight. I left the arrow because it hurt and I felt the tip stuck in the bone so great and just started limping. The wolves were spreading their attack into the village, screaming coming from all over that side. Tara and my two best buddies circling around me with a dozen more, all covered with blood, scanning out around us as I just limped into their village looking for a fucking cig. I wanted a cig so bad, just please lady, give me just this one thing, just a pack of smokes please. I stopped and shut my eyes, then prayed the lady would grant me a pack of smokes, then felt thumping, and when I look, wow! A young wolf is sitting there thumping its tail with a pack of Marlboros in its mouth, head down to drop it. Cool, love you, huff huff, then booking back out into the woods because he was too young to bang yet. Oh god, this is really fucked up, but thank you Cassandra, thank you ma'am, honest thank you. Time out a seck? Cool warm feeling flooding me as I bent over, then wow, my bad, fell over trying to pick up the smokes. Tara came right in to try and help me back up. Oh god lady, thank you for Tara and the smokes, I'm good to go soon as I smoke 1k. The arrow sticking out of my leg hurt a lot when I fell trying to keep my leg stretched out. Tara was right there, head coming down under me to try and catch me, and how she was the rest were so smart was a cool thing, so thank you again for my Tara lady. I had to lay on her head to balance for a sec, and she knew I wanted the smokes, don't ask, just she knew, and frozen to let me balance on her head, then reach down and grab the smokes with a blood dripping hand, then back up to just try and stand. This sucks. I had to bite the pack, then try and whoopee my hands best I could. I needed a fucking cig, I was going to have a fucking cig. I had to hold the pack, then use my yucked out arm to whip my face, then used my teeth to get the pack open, then again to bite the top up, then again to bite one out. Oh god, thank you lady just for this, thank you. My everything was wet with blood, so I did the best I could putting the pack in my inside vest's pocket, then thank god still had a couple lighters, got one out, lit the cig, and yes, fuck it. I got one long drag, then hear a loud yelp. Aw man, I just wanted a quick cig. Sounded like one of the wolves got hit with something, so fuck yes, they was my friends I had to go see, so I started limping that way with Tara and my two buddies and a lot more coming around me watching out around us, then a slow limp around a couple teepees, and ah man, I see a wolf laying on its side whimpering with an arrow stuck in its back thigh. Had a couple more circling around it to try and keep it safe, a shredded bodies getting more shredded by four of them, so had to be the one who shot this one, and I couldn't kneel down with the fucking arrow stuck in my leg. I knew it was a bad idea to just yank it out, so I spit out the cig, then let Tara come in next to me so I could keep my left leg held out straight, then got down on my right best I could, and the poor thing was freaking and twisting around, so I had to just try and calm it down, and only took a few easy girls to get it settled, and just laying there whimpering and shaking. Those motherfuckers. The arrow was sticking in the meat of its left back thigh, poor thing was shaking all over as I gently gave it some love and trying to get it to relax a few before I had to yank it out. Was a girl wolf I saw, so I was giving her good girls as I ran my right hand back and around the arrow shaft, and she knew what was about to happen. She started to freak out again when she felt my hand going around the arrow's shaft gently as I could, but she knew I was going to yank it out, so before she bit my arm off I used my left hand to hold her down, then yanked the arrow out. Poor thing let out a loud yelp of pain, then so quick just laid back down panting. I saw she was taking the pain of just the hole, not the arrow, so she was going to be okay just laying there for a few, shaking. The ones around her came right in to give her licks, then me, then just like that she rolled over on her legs, gave out a painful twitch, then started to try getting up to get back in the fight. Fuck me, wolves are bad asses. I did my best to help her up, then gave her head hugs and kisses. When she almost fell into me with her head shaking all over, for saving her she did the jump to try and balance on her 3 good legs, then back to look at me, few kisses to say thank you, then I swear to God just started limping into the village with her friends. I was just starting to stand back up, half laying on Tara's head, when the arrow stuck in my left arm. Motherfuckers got me again. Kids, trust me, it really hurts a lot getting hit in the arm with a fucking arrow, and no shit, they could have done more damage with it if they would have ran in and stuck me with it. Just hit and sunk until I felt the tip hit bone. You motherfucking assholes, that hurt fuckers. Tara felt the hit same as me, just well not the pain. I felt her body flinch with mine. I hear loud scary ass growling, and when I glance up through watering eyes I see my 2 buddies and 4 more fucking attacking the asshole who did it, and yes, the fucker got what he had coming for shooting me with a fucking arrow. Get him guys, get him. That's it, fuckers, tear him up. Trust me, they all knew what I was yelling. All I see is streams of blood shooting up all their heads, jerking side to side, tearing something off the dumb fuck's body. A couple more booking in to help the shredding frenzy. Oh my god, wolves that are pissed are fucking driven to tear a fucker apart, serious and very bloody. I watched till there honestly wasn't anything but bloody bodies parts left. They all back off growling around. My 2 buddies trot right back to join us as they rest book around the teepee to go help the rest. Tara was shaking all over, letting me lean on her, so I got all the way back up. Then wow, this is a good look, ain't it, lady? Screenshot. Oh. Made me giggle because I had an arrow sticking out of my left leg and upper arm just like in the movies, only right. Mine were really and fucking really hurt a lot, I tell you that for true. I felt both arrow tips hitting the bone every time I sucked in a breath or let one out or moved anything or thought about moving anything. My face was leaking, my body was leaking, but I had fucking smokes. Ha. I got my hands wiped off again best I could, then got another cig lit, then just started limping. Tara, my 2 buds and a good dozen more stayed with me, a lot more booking in and out just so instantly fast. Just one or a couple would come full speed sprinting around a teepee and gone, few more coming around us and booking into the village. Loud screams, and then the first dead wolf's body stuck with 3 arrows. Got me so pissed off they killed one of my friends, and all for nothing, so let's hope they leave a few for me to take this feeling of rage out on. Was for the most part just bloody bodies and bloody body parts all over as I limped in big pools of blood all over, girls and kids screaming from in a lot of the teepees I limped past and the far side of the village where the battle was still going on, then limping around a dozen shredded warrior bodies and a couple teepees, and there's the big sacred teepee and all the top assholes. I knew soon as I saw them all grouped up around their leader had to be a couple dozen warriors with arrows ready to go, spears up and in hand, a few with knives and tomahawks, bloody bodies and parts in a semicircle around their main teepee area, and 100 bloody growling and snarling wolves waiting for me to say, "Do it." The ones waiting for it to happen knew they were all dead. The wolves had them outnumbered 7 to 1 if not more, so many were around them, and their teepees looked like they all knew they shot an arrow they were all dead. And then they really look and see me slow limping in. The wolves making a triple line out from where they were all waiting to die, let me and Tara walk until I was standing behind the front line, just making eye contact with the one I knew was the head asshole. I watched his and all their eyes scanning me, seeing the 2 arrows sticking out of my leg and arm, saw my face, what little of it they could see leaking blood, saw me leaking blood all over, but they all came right back up to see the rage in my eye, and then I let one out. Head back and let out the rage. All the wolves around me and the village joined me till it was so loud, just a non-stop ear-perking howl of rage, then echoing out into the woods and dying back down to silence and the rage growling from all the ones around me. You motherfucking assholes. I just stood there for a sec more, making eye contact with the one who thought he was the top shit of the world this morning. Right now he looked like he was going to wet himself, so oh yes fucker, please do enjoy your last moments while I get a cig lit. I had to wipe my hands but I was covered with bloody yuck, only so much I could do, but hey, I did try till was good enough to get a cig lit, then a long drag head back to blow out, then smoke, left hand resting on Tara's back to ease the pain in my arm, then another long drag and looking at the asshole. I just let them watch me smoke the whole cig, then tossed it out and took a limping step forward in front of the line of wolves, then stopped and looked right into the eyes of the fucker, then slowly reached up and grabbed the arrow sticking in my arm and yanked it out, then tossed it down. It hurt like fuck but no big deal, didn't make me flinch, just took the pain, tossed it down, then let them watch me do the same to the one in my leg, and that one fucking did hurt like a shot of lave getting poured in the hole when I yanked it out, and yes, they saw my body flinch, then tossed it to the side, gave the fucker my best rage-filled look, then ever so slowly gave my whole body a twisting around tweak. I think they saw what was about to happen, they may not have believed it was really going to happen, and then, it did. I gave my body a tweak, then got my chucks out, gave them a quick hoof making a few of them flinch, then just started walking and slowly limping at them. Tara and the rest moved right in with me, their snarling fang snaps were the scariest sounds fucking ever, trust me, you ever hear a wolf making these sounds you're about to get shredded. I make it one more limp and the leader just fucking dropped down, head going all the way down, arms and hands going out, the rest see him do it, then instantly arms go out to drop bows, sprayers and knives as they all drop right down doing the same, then all start chanting and or praying to their gods it would be a quick death. I stopped dead and was so fucking pissed I almost did it anyway, but something was there so I just stopped, then oh god, felt the rage begging me to let it out, so I did, my way. Tara was right there next to me, so I reached out and smacked her a hard one, but not to hurt her, to tell her to help me, then I started the meanest growling I could with a couple right boot stomps towards the cowering assholes, and oh yes, she and all the rest got it, and oh god did they scary join me, fronting you're about to get torn apart at the assholes. Kids, it sounded scary as scary could get, I tell you, that had all the wolves around me doing the jaws snapping with nano fronts snapping their fangs at the cowering assholes, all inching forward a tiny step with each scary ass here it comes snarl, and really no way to say how bad all the fuckers cowering were doing, because, wow, you had to be there, okay? I knew for fuck sure they were all thinking any second they're going to rush in and shred us, sounded very real to me, and I did come very very close to screaming, kill them. I gave Tara a pat to ask her to tell the rest to stop and write like she knew, and she did till it got quiet, and then I yelled, hey. I yelled hey a few more times, even stomped my boot, but not one of them would look up, so fuck it, I got another cig lit and stuck to my lips, tasting half cig half blood, then started to limp their way and didn't stop till I was standing right in front of their leader with Tara and my two buddies with me and not sounding happy. When a wolf loves you and is pissed, they show all their fangs drooling slime, making very scary ass sounds as they try and warn the ones close to you not to do anything stupid. I gave the fuck a couple easy kicks and he wouldn't move or look up. Oh my god, you girl, look at me bitch. I gave him another good kick and still the fucker would not move or look up, so fuck me, I don't think so, you lame girl, get the fuck up. I was done being nice, just bent over and grabbed the back of his hair, then yanked the fucker up with Tara right there next to me, snapping her fangs with loud ass snaps, making fuck sure the asshole got the idea. He flinched towards me, he wouldn't make it, and oh yes, all the rest knew their places and went in close to all the rest, growling and snarling. Oh my god, are pissed off wolves scary as shit. I thought for a sec Tara was going to attack the fucker, she was so pissed, had drool seeping out, showing all her fangs, doing the going to tear you up, snarling as I jerked the fucker up, then gave him a hard shack and he would not look at me. You motherfucker, look at me. I let go of his hair with my left hand because my left arm was on fire. Thank you very much, you assholes, then used my right going in and under to grip his throat, and he let me, gave it a good squeeze, then jerked it up till he finally looked at me, then just looked into his eyes. You motherfucker. I couldn't not help myself, or could be living with the wolves for the past month was wearing off on me just anyway. I gave the fucker's face a snarling growl best I could. Tara gave her snarl, and oh god yes, I really wanted to kill this asshole. I gave his neck a hard jerk, then let go and stepped back. Tara right fucking there, going right and snapping her fangs at the fucker, daring him to flinch, then oh god just tried to calm down, but ha, good luck, right, I was leaking rivers of blood all over. Motherfuckers. My hands were gunked out and so was everything on me, all covered with blood, dirt and yuck. Wiping my hands didn't do much but got enough off for me to get a cig lit. Then after a long drag was time to share how things were going to be from now on in New York and Pa, my way. Hey! Look at me, bitch! Look at me! I waited for him to look at me, then switched the cig to my left, then gave his face a hard bitch slap, then oh god, very much wanted to keep going. I took a long drag, then pointed at the fucker and did the cut across my neck as I looked right into his eyes, then pointed to the one on his right cowering down praying in Indian, then pointed back at the one coral in sight, then back at the one I pointed to and did the make him go let them out, and the fucker just looked at me, you lame wannabe girl, pow. Fuck it, I just took one step closer, got the cig stuck in my lips, then KOs the fuck with a clean solid right cross. Tara following his body right down snarling, and not one of the ones cowering did a fucking thing. Tara. Watch them. They move, shred them. Zar. Yoshi. Sorry, quick side note, I had named my two buddies Zar and Yoshi, side note thing off. When I yelled Zar then Yoshi, they both looked then saw where I was pointing, and I have to say this again, wolves are fucking smart. Soon as I took half a step, both were on my right and left with a few more, while all the rest surrounded the assholes cowering, then ever so slowly started to walk back to the coral pen where they had all the poor fuckers tied up, and was a lot as I got closer. Holy shit, a lot, like 40 or so men, women and kids now, all wow, why me? They were all tied up, hands and legs all down, praying and crying, then wow, a lot more when they peeked to see what was going on and saw me limping their way, with a lot of really pissed off wolves. I had Zar and Yoshi right next to me as I got the gate untied and limped and took a couple steps when Zar let out a growl and launched forward. A second later, one of the assholes hiding in the back behind them stood up with his tomahawk held back. Zar launched forward, then up like a Superman dog, and as he leapt up, my tonto was going in past his left shoulder. The asshole watched my right arm flash out but also saw the wolf mid-air halfway to him as my tonto was just about to sink in his right shoulder. Zar's front paws were just touching down a yard from the asshole, half spun around from the tonto, hitting his right arm, very solid, tomahawk flying out of his grip. Zar lands, then goes right in, snarling so vicious I could not believe he stopped himself, but he did. The asshole hit and rolled on his back to try getting up as Zar and four more were right fucking there, snapping their jaws. Yes dude, please do try and get the fuck up. Hold. Again, I could not believe they understood me, but they all did, just stopped short of tearing the dumb fuck apart as I slowly and painfully limped in and looked down at the fucker glaring up at me. I let him look at me, and not a fucking thing in this world or the next he could do with my seven, snarling and snapping their fangs at his dumb ass. Yes fucker, what ya gonna do now, bitch? I let out a small giggle, then got my hands wiped off again. Bets I could got a cig lit long drag to enjoy just something good, then blew out the smoke, gave the dumb fuck a look and a smile, then every so slowly bent over, resting my left on Yoshi's back for balance, cig stuck in my lips, then reached down, almost falling over, got a grip on the tonto's handle, then slowly started to pull it out. Fucker did grit his teeth, but that was it till I pulled the blade out, then slowly got back up, wiped the blade on my leg, then stepped back, took the cig stuck in my mouth, then got it out with my bloody soaked left hand, took another step back, gave him one last look, then kill was all they were waiting for me to yell, and when I did as one, all the ones snarling at the dumb fuck jerked their bodies as they leapt in and started tearing him apart. Was like watching an Aliens movie. The way they just tore the fucker's body apart was a very scary, very bloody quick thing to watch, just instant scary as shit, making me take another step back. Then one jumped back, jerking its head up with an arm, shooting a spray of blood arching up and out, quick jerking its head back and forth, then tossing the arm and diving right back, and made a few of the ones watching scream and cry. Holy shit, pissed off wolves are scary as fuck. I have to add, I did see a few chomping on body parts, but not one ate one of the ones they tore apart. They ate deers and rabbits, not us or assholes, so, even a wolf has standards. When they started to back off and look around for another asshole to tear up, was just a bloody, very gory mess. The asshole's intestines all over, puddles of blood all over, like he ate a grenade and blew up, and wow, when I look at the ones tied up, just wow. I felt like shit they had to see that, but wasn't me who started it, and time to let them go. I take one small baby step their way, they started to scream and freak out. Man, why do assholes have to be assholes? I knew I had to look like the bloody swamp monster limping in to eat them. Made me spit out the spent cig and just stop to giggle, and it hurt to giggle. Zar was against my left leg, pushing against it to keep me up. He knew I was fucked up. Yoshi on my right giving out "Are you okay?" kind of whimpers. Sure guys, I'm fine. I had to just stop a sec for a few breaths, then had to have another cig, but both my hands were now soaked with bloody goo and only got them worse trying to wipe them on my pants, so fuck it, I just limped in close to the first one on the outside and was a pounded. A little warrior looking guy about my age, head down, shaking and maybe crying, didn't fucking flinch or look as I almost fell on him. Zar trying to keep the side of his head, helping to push me up. Holy shit, I had no idea a wolf could be so smart. I had to take a time out, bent halfway over the fucker, it hurt so much, just had to take a quick short break to enjoy the pain, couple deep breaths to try and keep going, then wow, sorry man, had to use the top of his head for balance, then cool, got the blade down and cut the ropes, another short deep painful breath, then pushing the top of his head to stand back up, and was about all I could do, to be honest. I was just trying to stand up and breath till the shooting pain eased off, and right it didn't, so couple deep breaths. Zar and Yoshi trying to nuzzle and hold me up, same time the girls all crying, few of the guys crying, and oh god, the very worst part was my itchy butthole. I tell you, that did make me giggle when my butt itched again. Yes lady, thank you for this granted gift of having an itchy butt. No warm feeling or zap, just wow, can't take a joke lady, can ya? Aw man, the poor fucker wouldn't get up. Hey, ashate, tay. Fuck it. Deep breath and well okay, I really can't move. Oh yeah, this is the best granted gift ever. Oh god, this does suck and my butt itches really bad. Just never hear them mention that in the movies, do ya? I got giggling again when I tried scrunching my butthole to help a little and didn't work at all. Can't light a cig or really much of anything, and that got me giggling because right? So okay. No clue whatsoever what to do or how to ask anyone for help because I don't speak Indian lady. This sucks. Sure, I can talk to the animals, so who needs a rabbit? I had to stop thinking shit that would make me giggle because it hurt so. Okay, I gave the dude an easy kick, then tried to use my boot to gently pry him up and didn't work. Wow, come on. I think one of the girls, or could have been a young boy, that said some down low shit, so thank you whoever, because the dude finally looked up and or peeked up, and wow, shaking so bad, just wow, this all sucks lady, it really does. I can't help but smile, and right, I knew all my teeth were bloody or black with dried blood on them, made me giggle at the fucker's face just starting to flush white. Oh god dude, don't right now, okay? I held up my right hand doing the no don't, then let him watch me try and take a deep breath, and it hurt and he saw it hurt. The whoever said some shit to him again, so I just handed out the knife and did the go let them go. Guys, easy, back off, watch around us. I won't say again how smart wolves are, but they did what I wanted and or already were, with a lot more booking in and out like before, few howling out in the woods all around us, and then thank god the fucker took the knife, then so slow I almost couldn't tell he was moving. He started to turn to the dude tied up next to him, but wow, never taking his eyes off me. Wow. I'm like doing the let's go at the fucker, like come on fucker, untie them, I don't have all day, and I think a few of them saw it was either their chance to be set free or well, that was about all, so yup, they all started to yell at the fucker to hurry up and untie them. I wanted a cig so fucking bad, I waited for one of the lattice, he just let go, looked my way, then waved her over, and holy shit, yes sir, the lady booked right over, head down, shaking very girl badly. Hey, it's okay, my hands. She got what I was saying when I held up my hands and didn't look like hands anymore, was more clumps of drying blood and dirt. I did the try to wipe them off and she saw they were just as bad. Then it clicked when I pointed to one of the guy's loincloths, and well wow, I guess to her it meant go yank that fucker's loincloth off for me. And then, she did it. Did you see that, kids? I swear it. Okay, she looks at me, then what she thought I was asking her for, it clicked in her girl brain, the sir wanted the fucker's loincloth. Yes sir, you got it. Here you go. Lady just takes one big side step to where the first dude I cut loose was leaning over to cut another guy's rope, grabs the back of his loincloth, then just yanked it off, steps right back, then holds it out at me with shaking hands. "Yes sir, here you go." I can't help but smile and yes, take it, gave her a thank you smile, then did my hands and worked for a few, then hand it back and she takes it and just flings it without looking, then started to look me up and down, then took a small baby step back. Wow. I got a cig lit, then just turned and started to limp back to check in before I passed out or bleed out. My friends coming in all around me, a bunch staying to patrol around the group being set free, and they really did that shit. They knew when it was over and time to patrol around us, had them around us, going out more and more, then way out in the woods and a lot circling and sniffing. Trust me, wolves are smart and have this hunting shit down pat. There had to be hundreds of wolves with us and no way they was all from around us or local, so how Tara got so many here to help I would have to ask later. For now my butt really itched and limping with clenched butt cheeks only made it worse. Thank you so much Cassandra, sending my love. I was maybe halfway back when PP was just there next to me, so I stop and say hey, and wow, aw man, fucker was crying at me, then dropped down and wow, bowed and stayed down bowing me, and then, why did I have to look? All the ones with us back in the woods are there going down to bow at me. The 6 were crying and may really be the wandering out case gaze. Wow. I just go blank seeing them all crying at me and bowing. What the fuck, right? Never saw them doing that shit in the cowboy movies, did you? I was fatting and well yes, bleeding out, so fuck it, bowing back best I can and just turned and started limping back. If it wasn't for my 2 buddies almost carrying me between them, I never would have made it all the way back. And the coolest thing ever was seeing Tara standing over the leader asshole, snarling down at the top of his head. Good girl Tara, don't let them move. Shit. Aw man. Tara, I need someone to help me. Tara, send for PP. Holy shit, my bad girl, dang. She jerked her fangs at me, then snarled a scary as shit like hissing thing, then jerking her head back to drool and snarl down on the asshole's head, and as she did turned and trotted off to fetch PP for me. No shit, did that really just work? Either the lady gave them a granted understand me grant or they were really fucking smart, and my guess would be a little of both, but they was fucking smart. Didn't take but half a cig for them to lead PP back crying and kind of looking a little well wow scared shitless because he had one wolf with his left wrist in its mouth to make him walk right to me, and then, wow, the wolf held his hand and sat down with it in its bloody drooling fangs. Wow, good boy or good, wow. I have to wave at the crying fucker to get him to look, and then right he's just sobbing like a girl at me, then glancing around at all the big piles of blood, intestines and body parts, stops to focus on an arm and leg laying side by side like the hand was holding the leg, and wow, this fucker was never going to be the same, will he? Aw man. I could see the look in his eyes only making me feel badder than I already was. Looked to be needing a long hug from his mom till he cried it out, then long years of intense therapy, then oh god please dude no, he started doing the sucking in a breath like a kid, he got crying so bad. Oh god lady, listen to him supping at me. I felt so bad, you know he was a pretty cool very off fucker to hang out with, loved his oats, and right now he was supping in and out. Oh god, I just can't keep doing this with a itchy butthole, this karma, or what lady. I felt so bad for him but nothing I can do, then see a few more drifting in trying to take peeks. Oh thank god I waved them right in the waved at them to make them look, then had to wave again when they looked around. Hey stop that. Fuck. Wow, they did the same thing looking around, then both lock onto the hand almost holding the leg, then drift back to just look at me, and right, I'm waving my right hand, come on fuckers stop it. Wow, okay, I was getting a little pissed now. Okay, so fuck it, I took one small step, bang, they all look up at me, then take steps back, I wave hello, then point to the assholes, then do the hands behind my back, and oh it hurt. Okay. I flinch when the pain shot down to my elbow, then back up and all over. I wanna go home, go tie them up fuckers, let's go do it. Bang, they all flinch, then slowly start backing up, not able to look away from me. Oh god lady, I am close to just fucking it. I was going to yell but why bother, because they won't understand me. This sucks lady, this all sucks. I was just trying to just stand and wait for the pretty stars to fade, then oh god this sucks and it hurts, my butthole itches, and then I opened my eyes and wow, the one I gave my Tonto to was standing there holding it out looking ready to cry. Wow. I just reach out and take it, give him a head nod, then do the please help them. He looks at me, then at them, then back at me, then to the wolves all around us, then had to turn and look at the hand almost holding the leg and stops moving. I wanna go home now, okay, fuck it. I was about to pass out from loss of blood, so fuck it. I take a deep breath, then take a tiny step forward, made myself dizzy. My buddies could sense I was fatting, so they came in both sides of me trying to hold me up, then another step forward towards the lead asshole, and I can't do it without help. Great, but I could give the fuck's face a hard as I could front kick. Pow. Ah yes, much better, just knock them all out, got it. Fucker was kneeling there head down when my right front snap kick went in and very on target, just bam, knocking his face and head up and over, knocked the fuck out, blood gushing out his nose, and then one of the ones down at the end yelled some shit and got up. Oh my god, bad fucking idea, you tard. I have to look, and yes, okay, you want some, I got a little left, let's go, you asshole. I take a deep breath and it really hurt, then started to shuffle down to where the tard is standing all puffed up, had like 5 snarling wolves all down low ready to pounce and tear the dumb fuck apart, and this one really may be a for true tard for getting up and talking shit to me with 103 snarling wolves around the area looking for another target. I shuffle slowly down to the end, then just look at the fucker, and right, he's trying to look like a badass but was shaking all over, then started talking some shit to me, and I knew he was saying, hey, try that shit on me if you got the balls. I sure will. I just smile best I can, then do the right hand up, come on, because my left arm was not working, nor was my left leg, but my right's worked just fine. He had 2 wolves right in front of him snarling all down low waiting for me to yell kill, another few behind him waiting for the kill yell, then just had to say back off a few times till somehow they understood and slowly started to inch back, still crouched down low ready to attach, then just gave the fucker the come on tard, come get some. I even pointed to the knife on his belt and did the sure you can use it if you want, and right, he did. Fucker flashed out the blade with shaking hands, then held it out towards me, then around at the wolves, then back at me shaking all over. What a girl. You girl. I gave him the you girl, then just took one step closer and he lost it and just started swinging, then oh god what a sad wannabe girl, he does a right slash into an instant backslash, then got knocked the fuck out with my over the top and down power right punch. Oh my god what a fucking lame wannabe girl, fucker just melted down, knocked the fuck out. Wow. I spit out a giggle, then turn around and wow, they're all there looking at me a lot crying, but so cool. A few of the ones that they had in the corral or pen were holding bows with arrows held back pointing at one of the assholes, a couple with a blade or tomahawk, couple lattice holding knives, so cool maybe they would help and understand. I wanted them all tied before I could pass out and or finish bleeding out if I had any left. Yes, can't hurt to try again, right? I shuffled back down to the leader asshole I KO'd, then looked at the lady from back there and did the hands out again, ding fucking ding, yes sir I got it, then just reached out and yanked the loincloth off the closest one, making him do the hey in Indian, then quick cover his shit, glaring at the lady rushing to hand it to me. Hey, did make me smile, I tell you that, so thank you ma'am, you did good. I give her a good girl, but she didn't smile, just shook all over holding out the loincloth, so I hold my hands out and ding, she's a girl and or woman, so right she comes right in and started working on my hands really fast. Holy shit lady, calm down, you're okay, dang. Lady was scrubbing the shit out of my hands, tried to do between them best she could, then ding steps back and looks at me like, did I do a good job sir? Then, just wings the dude's loincloth. Good girl. I can't help but good girl at her, then flinched when I moved my left arm to get a cig out, and they all saw me flinch and knew I was fucked up and right, the lattice turning white eyeing me up and down, then said some shit down low but not looking at me or anyone really. I get a cig lit, take a long drag, then have to try one last time before I just laid down and bleed out. I do the thank you at her, then use just my right hand to wave at the assholes cowering down, then point to all the ones around us, then try and do the please get them tied up, and she got it. No fucking way. Lady got it like flipping a switch, just ding, I got it, then started blasting the crying PP to stop crying and go tie the fuckers up like the sir asked. PP was not having a good PP day, was he's just sobbing like a girl, still doing the supping in and out, made the lady spit out a girl giggle when she really looked at the fucker supping, then snaps her head and face at me like, hey, you seeing this shit too? I just hold up my right hand like, yup, I see it too, don't believe it but I see it. Lasted till then, and then yes, I think the lady wanted a little payback, she started to blast all of them, then rushed down to the end and found the one asshole who must have fucked with her or someone she cared about, then went fucking off on the fucker like the girls from back in school. Wow, serious, going off on the fucker, holy shit lady. Lady was all hands and fists going back and forth, punching the asshole all over, then gave him a few hard as shit kicks, then a few more, then back to beating the shit out of him all hard as shit, like grunting to punch the fucker harder. Dang, the lady wanted a big piece of the fuck, didn't she? She can't really hurt the assholes, so she stops to just pants and huffs, chest heaving in and out, then looks around and ding, spots a spear laying on the ground, rushed to it, got it in hand, then right back to start smacking the shit out of the fucker, with power down, swings hard as she fucking could. Dang lady, go for it, dang. She didn't use it like a spear, was more like a baseball bat or broom handle, and or a really pissed off samurai girl used both hands with it, going up and back down, then got suck lucky and thud top of the fucker's head. Holy shit lady, good girl. I and everyone watching saw she got a solid top of the head thud, knocking the fucker out cold. He just flinched, then melted down and was like ding ding to the lady, because that's when she got the spear going up and down hard as she could, whacking the asshole all over. Fuck me, the lady was going off on the fuck. Had the same two wolves that were watching him right there either side of her just in case, but right, they had a crazy lady with a spear going up and down, thudding the asshole hard as she could, and yes, fast as she could, so right, they're both flinching with each thud, and then she brings it all the way back up and just turned and clocked the next asshole top of his head with a loud crack and broke the fucking spear. Holy shit lady. She breaks the spear over the top of the asshole's head, then gave him a couple more with what was left, then tossed it and staged dove on his ass and started wailing. Holy shit lady. Lady had a lot to get out, I tell you that, and right, we're all just watching the crazy lady going off, beating the shit out of the next in line, the two wolves taking small steps back just in case, and then like someone blew a whistle, she stops and gets back up, then jumped in and gave the asshole a hard as shit kick, then turned and started blasting the ones watching and crying to come help her beat the shit out of them. I think Indians talk a lot with their hands, was a lot of pointing ashitaying, and I was done, just turned to look around, picked a teepee and started shuffling. Tara, watch around us, Zar Yoshi come. I limped to the teepee and couldn't duck down to get in, this sucked so bad I really didn't care, so fuck it, I let myself fall, two on either side of me trying to hold me up till I was down, then just crawled in. Cool, there's a bed and or a soft looking place to die. I just crawled to the big comfy looking thick nest, crawled on, got laying on my back, really wished my butthole would stop itching, then passed out. Hope I wake up.